and let's get rolling. We are going to start with the Detroit Lions at Atlanta Falcons. Both teams I cashed on last week. Atlanta opening up at -3. Now it ranges. It goes all the way down to -1. There's -2s. There's -2.5s. There's 1.5s. This total opened up at 56.5. That's where it stands now. There also is a 57 on the board. Lions coming off that easy 34-16 win at Jacksonville. As much as I question Patricia all the time, he's just been so strong after buys. That bye week obviously did some good. They shut down Jacksonville, which is easy, right? Jacksonville had 44 yards rushing. The Lions had been getting gashed on the ground. Then they, stopped Jacksonville, which was easy. Stafford was 19-31 for 223 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. After missing the first 2 games of the year, Kenny Golladay has been great. He caught touchdown passes in his first 2 games back. It was against Arizona and the Saints. Then he had 4 receptions for 105 yards against the Jags. Keelan Cole slaughtered that Lions secondary. 6 catches for 143 yards. It was interesting because he was the only person that they had to pay attention to, yet they were unable to. So I very much question this Lions secondary, and they're going to be playing at Atlanta when Julio Jones is back in business. The Keelan Cole thing really caught my eye. DeAndre Swift ran for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Prater, who used to be great beyond 50, he was 7 of 8 from 50 or more last year, 0 for 3 so far this year. Rookie defensive end Julian Okwara limped off the field with a leg injury. There's been no update at this point. Desmond Trufant is questionable. Raheem Norris and the Falcons got their first win. Beauty, 40-23 at Minnesota. Matt Ryan went 30 of 40 for 371 yards, 4 TDs, 0 interceptions. This was a double-up spot for me. I was on the Falcons +4. I was also on that first-half team total over. Julio Jones, as I said, 8 passes, caught 8 passes for 137 yards. Falcons got 3 picks. A.J. Terrell, who was on the COVID list, he got his first career interception. Tack McKinley, he's just sidelined for the 3rd time in 4 games. He played 5 snaps last week. So Tack McKinley, don't expect him to play. Safety Jalen Hawkins is questionable. But this is a healthy squad, or as healthy as we've seen them in a couple years. Bebsy, Lions, Falcons, this favorite of the Falcons at 3 is dropping. And I think that this is a recency bias. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm leaning towards the Atlanta Falcons. Take it away, Bebsy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you said a lot of what I was thinking already. Steel Curtain is asking, do you think the Falcons will play harder since Quinn got fired? I said last week that the Quinn firing wouldn't be the same effect as the Bill O'Brien firing because I don't think the Falcons hated Quinn. I think the Houston Texans hated Bill O'Brien. I don't think it's quite the same thing. However, they did play better this week, but did it also coincide with an easier matchup and them getting healthier? Yes. So, and also Dennis Garcia said with something I was going to bring up, sort of semi-joking, is it just betting the team that's losing at half? Yeah, it kind of is. Like, whoever jumps at the play might be to just do a live bet and just wait to see who's getting their ass kicked early and then bet on the other team. So I don't actually think that. I'm leaning Falcons, sorry. I'm leaning Falcons heavily on this one. I just think they're the better team overall. Maybe the Quinn thing was a bigger issue than I thought. You never know what goes on behind closed doors. They did look a little better this week. Getting that first win out of the way, getting some players back. The tough spot is the fact that Detroit had the week off, and like Jimmy said, Matt Patricia, for all his shortcomings, he has played well coming off the bye. So maybe that's what's keeping the line close. But, both Jimmy and I, we said this at the beginning of this year. The Atlanta Falcons have the talent to win games. They should be better. They weren't. They win a game. Maybe this is the thing that jumps off for them a little bit. I'm not 100% sold on betting Falcons here, but I'm heavily leaning towards the Falcons, and by the end of the show, I might just be on them.
I love this spot. The more I sit here, the more I love it. Everybody just watched the Lions beat a team that may lose 15 straight games to close the season out with the Jags. Everybody just watched them smash them off of a bye. And it's a perfect spot. Now, everybody just watched the Falcons beat the Vikings. I'm surprised the market's moving in the Lions' direction. This is a spot for me on the Falcons. I think they're going to come out fast. I think that if Keelan Cole, when the secondary knows he's the only guy that can hurt them, is torching this secondary, what's Ridley and Julio Jones going to do? This is a team that has hope. Raheem Morris is someone let's just say the jury's out. I don't want to say anything. But this is a Falcon spot for me. I'm surprised that I'm getting under a field goal. Let's see. Luis Sordo says Lions money line. The Falcons let their load off already like the Texans before them. Michael Ricciardi's on Detroit. Dylan Turner says
Falcons. Part about this bet, I think, is Detroit coming off the bye. Otherwise, you look at the weapons that the Falcons have on offense, and I ask you, who's going to stop them? Who on Detroit is going to step up and stop these guys?
I agree. What do you think of this total at 57? I'm not going to try to go over it.
No, I wouldn't either, because your best case scenario for hitting that over is one team going up heavily and then a lot of garbage time points. So with two teams with horrible records, I don't think you can make that choice. But are you saying you got Falcons at -2?
You can get them in a bunch. You know what? I've decided this is a nice spot. I think there's going to be buyback on Atlanta. I'm going to double up. My plan is to double up here. I'm going to see what I can get after the show, but my plan is to double up first half, full game on Atlanta. Let's see what I can get Bebsy if he's interested. Why don't we do some shopping around in the licensed books here, the American licensed books on odds.com. Let's see what I can offer you. I can offer you the Falcons at -2 and -111. That's available at BetAmerica and resortscasino.com.
Yeah. I'm gonna write that in for now, and then by the end of this show I'm gonna have an answer for you, but I think I'm probably gonna jump on that play as well.
All right. Okay. Now,
what's the first half? Boogeyman is saying Boogeyman, whatever. Boogeyman, he's saying first half.
The first half is the only two books have come out with them. Let me see what Bet365 is offering. Let's get them in this as well. Only two of those licensed books are offering them right now. Bet365 is offering, wow. How do you not take this? First half, Falcons -0.5 at -105. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's the play.
That's crazy because it's -0.5 at -105 at Bet365 right now. And Bet Rivers will give you -0.5 at -122. That's wild. That's a huge opportunity right there that I want to bet right away. And I'm sure when I bet it in 2 hours, it won't be available. Bebsy, do you want to lock that in?
Yes, I do. I want that first half Falcons.
-0.5 at -105. Wow. That's shocking. That's just so shocking. I understand. I mean, a 30-cent difference on the money line, -135 for the Falcons first half and -0.5 at -105 is crazy to me. All righty, there you go. There is Lions Falcons. I planned the first half full game, the Atlanta Falcons. And we're on the board, baby. We are on the board. Thank you for watching our Tuesday Opening Lines NFL show.